but the guilt I feel every time I think about it is like I cannot do it. I just can't. Hello everyone, I'm SK, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. For all my returning viewers, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching the previous video, and as promised, I did tell you guys that I would do a little sit down video, you know, just to talk to you guys about everything that has been going on with me, you know, because you know sometimes I feel like I do these vlogs and most of the times I try to be my cheery self and all of that, but you know, this is my reality. It's not always smiles, and I know behind this smile you'd be so surprised at just the things that I deal with on a regular basis. So I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna sit and talk to you guys, because who else am I gonna talk to? And here I feel like I talk. Light being on. I'm not sure if I just made in here darker, but I apologize if I did. I just turned my light on because the sun, I like to do videos in the day, so this, like, especially in here when the sun is there and reflecting on me like a natural filter, but the sun ain't really out. So anyways, let's get into the video. Yeah, so as always, please make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and drop me a comment down below. As always, as you know, or if you don't know, I am currently in a long distance relationship. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it for those of you that watch on a regular basis. Sorry for always saying that, because y'all are like, yeah, SK, we get it, you're in a long distance relationship. But just a bit of background for those of you guys that are new here. So I've been in a long distance relationship for some years now. I'm actually in a long distance marriage. Yeah, so my husband lives abroad and we have a newborn baby, and like I mentioned in the previous video about, you know, why he's not here, so if you haven't watched that video, you can get caught up by clicking up there if you want to watch that video about why he's not here. But I did go into full details about that, so hopefully you guys can catch up. So, you know, we have a newborn baby and I have a 12-year-old daughter as well, and it's been so hectic. It's just been so crazy, you know, me managing it all and all that jazz. And you know, you plan your life a certain way, and then when it doesn't go that way, it goes south. Sometimes it's just, you have to like pick up those pieces and you have to keep going no matter what life throws at you, isn't it? We have to keep going, and that's just life. We can't give up. I can't give up, you know. So he's not here. I've been trying to find a balance. I haven't, like, it took me ages to go and get my hair done and just to do a bit of self-care, you know, but I have done that, as you saw in the previous vlog. If y'all didn't watch the previous vlog, please go and watch the previous vlog, okay? Where I got my hair done, because I had in those braids forever, so it was time to get them out. So I went and got that done, put in some lashes, you know, and all that jazz, fix up my eyebrows a little bit. Yeah, and just getting back to me, y'all. It's just time to get back to me, because you know, we have kids and everything just revolves around them, and sometimes, you know, you tend to just forget about yourself, and that's exactly what I've been doing, just neglecting myself. And it's not like a deliberate thing where I just said, oh, forget it, I'm just gonna be bummed out and whatever, because I always vowed that I would never be that person, you know what I mean? I always vowed that I would never let myself go like that. But trying to balance it all, you know, as like, it's basically like I'm in this single parent role. So even though Sean, my husband, you know, he is there for me, but just not physically and all that jazz, to like do stuff around the house or, you know, feed the baby, you know, all that stuff. He hasn't been here to do that, which, you know, it's out of our control. As I said, go and watch the previous vlog. So yeah, it was easy for me to kind of just let myself go, and it's been hard, guys. It's been extremely hard since I've had River. It's just, he's been demanding, and when I say demanding, he's just been, he's a good baby, you know. He's very happy, he's a happy baby. But I mean, he's about to be 2 months old in a couple of days, and we have only now started to fall into somewhat of a routine. So I even wanted to do a newborn type of routine for you guys, so you guys could see how I manage, you know, throughout the night, while we're home, in the day, all of that. But it just changes all the time. One time he would sleep long and the next he wouldn't. So for weeks and weeks, like, he didn't sleep. Like, he hardly sleeps, y'all. He's mostly up. Sometimes he probably sleeps for an hour sometimes, but he stays awake all day, and he would stay awake throughout the night. Maybe he have like a 1 hour 2 hour sleep, then he's up again, feeding constantly. So it's just like been me feeding and just giving him all of my attention. And you know, God bless ShéKayla. I mentioned that in the previous video, y'all. Like, she's been extremely helpful. Like, I would feed River, put him down, and by the time I go in the kitchen, like say, let me just go and season up this meat so I can cook, that's him crying. I'm like, oh my God, I just put him down 5 minutes ago. So you know, sometimes she would jump in, you know, pick him up for me, try to like comfort him and all of that, and it has helped me tremendously. So for all of you single moms that do it, I don't know how you do it, especially balancing your own lives, your job, you know, your daily life, things that you have to do for yourself, along with taking care of your child or children. You know, God bless like ShéKayla. I'm so happy that she's 12 because she is very, very independent. If she was under 5, I don't know what I would do, guys. I don't know what I would do because it's been tough. It's been tough. Also, you know, he got sick the other day and was admitted to hospital. It's been extremely stressful, and you know, sometimes I just feel so bad. I know Sean feels bad as well that he couldn't be here, and he always says to me he knows how hard it is on me. He knows it's very difficult, you know, and he wishes that he could be here, because I mean, sometimes I'm up at night, y'all, and I'm feeding and I'm trying to burp him, and I'm so tired. I kid you not. You know, sometimes it's like he ends up, I know they say that you shouldn't co-sleep with baby on the bed, but guys, I had to, I kid you not. When I feed him, sometimes trying to sit up, so I lie down a lot and breastfeed. Trying to sit up to feed, he would have fallen straight on the floor. So I did what was best, and I lie down and feed him, and sometimes I do fall asleep. I'm human, and you know, sometimes I am overworked, and you know, as you know, it's not easy dealing with a newborn. I didn't have that experience with ShéKayla. ShéKayla was a different baby to River. They're completely opposite. She didn't cry a lot, she slept a lot, so I had time for myself, whereas with him, he demands a lot of my time. But now, as you can see, I'm getting back to me, which means that things are shifting. He's being a lot better. He's sleeping a lot more throughout the day now. He's not feeding 24/7. He feeds, and as I said, he's content. So right now he's awake. He's awake, and I'm talking to you guys, and he's not anywhere out here. I left him in the bedroom, and ShéKayla's in there keeping his company. But even if she wasn't, he'd be fine, because he just lies there and he kicks and he plays with himself and all that jazz. So yeah, I could finally get to just sit down and talk to you guys about just everything, y'all. I had days, right? It was just so bad. I had days where I just could not cope. Like I said, I would go into the kitchen, 5 minutes, he's awake. So it's like me running, like cut up the chicken, run back in the room, then fall asleep again. I'd run back in the kitchen, season it up, start cooking, and it's like, wah! It's like, so a lot of times I end up ordering food, which is so bad. But it's like, it's been tough. It's been really tough. But now we can eat from home. I can cook because he's good. But that's what I've been going through, guys. So you know, behind all the smiles, I would be so tired. But you know, this YouTube thing, I say, you know what, I have to do it. I have to do it because I love doing it, and it's a journey, and I can go back and watch as well everything that I've been through. But yeah, so there were days where I couldn't cook and had to order food, you know, because you know, everything revolved around River. Like my life, it was just him, all about him. When you're watching this video 10 years from now, yeah, so you better behave yourself. See what you might put your mom through. When it comes to breastfeeding, like I mentioned, I only breastfeed, so he's not bottle fed. I haven't fed him with a bottle in over 6 weeks, so I just exclusively breastfeed. So I have been contemplating, you know, giving him the bottle as well, but the guilt I feel every time I think about it is like I cannot do it. I just can't. With ShéKayla, I breastfed her like for 3 months straight without any sort of formula, and she only got formula because I went back to work after 3 months. This time around, I'm at home for 1 year, and you know, I have been thinking about giving him formula along with giving him breast milk, but I just can't bring myself to do it. And I know it takes up a lot of my time, and and I'm just pushing through, y'all. Like, I'm pushing through it, I'm doing it, I'm not giving up, because it's the easiest thing to do, to just give up. And he enjoys it, and I enjoy bonding with him as well. That's our bonding time when I feed him. Sometimes he's looking me in my eyes while he's there sucking, and he's just the sweetest, y'all. And moments like that really melt me. Like, honestly, sometimes I look at him and I'm feeding him and I'm like, dang, you're here. Because as you know, man, like, just waiting for his arrival has just been, oh my gosh, he's just amazing, y'all. I just love my baby so much. So yeah, I didn't want to give up, so I'll probably push through for another month before I start to introduce formula, the pacifier, the dummy, the soothe, whatever you want to call it. He don't like them things, okay? He hates it, he doesn't take it. I will start trying again, because it would be nice. Now he's like holding on to things, so he's at that stage where he's just grabbing everything. He's holding on to my hair, he's holding on to the cloth, everything he's holding on. So when I put the cloth on my shoulder, like to burp him, and I put him back down, the cloth going down with him, because he's holding on to it. So he's at that stage now where he's holding things. Even when I'm feeding him, he like holds my boobs. So I'm like, you're gonna hold that bottle quick, aren't you? So I might do that within a month or so, and, you know, break him into that a bit. I mean, it's not breaking in, because he didn't have a problem with it for, you know, when I gave it to him when he was like a week old and stuff like that with my breast milk. He adapted to that, like, just like that. So I don't have any problems, you know, kind of like cross feeding, like between the breast and the bottle. He'll be perfectly fine. What I was gonna also say, it's just, you know, when he cries, as parents, we have to have a lot of patience, especially with newborn babies, because sometimes I do feel a lot of frustration, and I'm like, River, please, you know. And sometimes you feel like, damn, I just want to give up, and you just can't. And then I look at him, and he's the sweetest thing ever, and the frustration just disappears. You know, comment down below if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, you feel guilty for even thinking about giving up, or you feel guilty for even being frustrated in the first place, when you look at them and think like, gosh, so the innocence of it all. The innocence, and just the way they look at you, and the way he smiles back at me, I'm like, can't be mad at you. You know, so it disappears, and then we start all over again. But, you know, for the most part, I would give myself, I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve a big round of applause, y'all. Give me a round of applause, because I feel like I've managed. I feel like I've been doing good despite the situation and just being solo and all that stuff. I don't have a support system in England, you guys. My co-workers, you know, if you guys are watching, I just want to shout you guys out, because guys, they have been very supportive, even from the moment before I even gave birth. They were all for like, SK, just let us know if you need anything, if you need me to go shopping, if you need us to go shopping, call me. Even when I went to the hospital, like my manager, she was like asking me like, how are you getting home from the hospital? Are you okay? Like, do you want me to come and get you? And I was like, no, I'm fine. Because guys, one thing about me, I don't like to inconvenience people. And I know, like, I've even said that to them, and they're like, you're no inconvenience. You can say that, no, but if I call you in the middle of the night, you're not gonna be happy about that, are you? You would help, but at the same time you think, why no? So for me, I don't really like to inconvenience people. I like to get on with things, and just, if I could handle it, I just do it myself. If I know that I am really struggling, then I don't have a problem with asking. But for the most part, I just do things by myself. My mom, she does not live in the UK. I don't have a relationship with my dad. He lives in the UK. I haven't seen him in a very long time, and you can watch a video that I did when I went to look for him after not seeing him for more than 7 years and stuff. So, you know, there's some history there that I do not want to get into at this moment. This is not that type of video, but I'm just saying I don't have a strong support system here. It's me, and it's my daughter, And you know, you've seen like my friends in my vlogs before. Literally a couple of friends that I had like from Anguilla, they moved over here as well, so it was like 3 of us always like together. Things haven't really been that way. A lot of things have changed, especially since I've had River. So I've just kind of been cracking on solo. You know, everyone's like doing their thing, everyone like have their own lives and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't have like a support system as such when it comes to like handling like household things for me, like helping me out besides ShéKayla. So all my grocery shopping, cleaning around the house, midnight feeds and errands and this and that, it's just me really, you know. I just get on with it, and Sean is there on the phone all the time encouraging me and just, you know, just being there for me, making sure that I don't lose my mind, just as a constant reminder that this is temporary, and you know, the distance will be closed very soon, and we're both looking forward to that. So I'm just cracking on, and in the back of my head I'm like, this is temporary, SK, this is temporary. Your life is not gonna be like this. It just won't be like this forever. Your happy ending, or not your happy ending, but a new chapter is about to unfold, and I'm looking forward to that. So anyways, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, just a short little video, you know, just to say, not every time you see me smiling like this means that this is how I always am. I get frustrated, I get angry all the time, you know. It's not just happy times, as you know, because I'm human and I can't avoid that. That's how I was doing previously. A mess, a hot mess, but pushing through. How am I doing today? Today I went to get a pedicure. I didn't do a manicure though, because I figured that was pushing it. River slept the whole time through my pedicure, and I was like, manicure next time. I can't pull that off today. Not today. But as you saw, I got my lashes done, my hair done, all of that stuff, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really great within myself. You know, there's a balance now, so I feel great. I'm very happy. I'm happy for what's to come. You have no idea. I'm so happy. Yeah, stay on the journey. If you made it to the very end of the video anyways, thank you for being here. Subscribe if you're still here at the very end, and I will see you in my next video. It's a weekly vlog, so make sure you check out that video, and thank you guys again for watching. Okay. All right, love you guys.